all night if anyone else feels free to get married.
And later, for reasons which Anne will explain if anybody wants to know, we had a special appearance from the Reverend Gary Murray from the Church of Plumbers and Fitters. But I suppose what I'm trying to say is, and I'm going to finish at this because is that many years ago, people in unmarried situations, the women were put in Magdalen laundries, the babies were sent off to America. Up to recently, it was a crime for people to express their love in certain ways. We had a great rainbow referendum a couple of months ago. And what slowly, I come from, my mother here is blessed with something like 25 great-grandchildren. 32, okay, 32, I see 22, 28, come on there, you really go. And this is the first marriage in the family. And it just seems to me that there's a move away from institutions, there's a move away from people being told what to do to people sharing intimacy, the words such as we're using today, intimacy, responsibility. When love is there, it does not need big institutional heaviness. And I'll just finish with this. Funny enough, I was up in the rooms are great up there, aren't they? I was up and I opened one book and it opened on this. It just said, love is always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope, and endure whatever comes. And that's what we wish Anthony and Suzanne. Now where is Jackie? I'm going to ask Jackie, and come on, Jackie. Jackie, say a few.
Come on, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie.
We love you, Jackie.
I know. I'd like to just thank people for coming. And
Jackie, we can't see you. You have to stand up. I'm sorry. Hey! We love you, Jackie.
It's fabulous. And I can't really pass making what he said, because what he said was very true. And I'm very proud of Anthony and Susie and the children. And I wish them the best of happiness. Thanks, everybody.
You see, what I was trying to say could have been just said. And now, Charlie is going to just say a couple of words. That's all. Whatever you want, Charlie.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say thanks very much for everybody coming here today. And I want to congratulate Noel for killing the pheasant on the way in. But anyway, thank you very much to Susie and Annie. I wish you all the best and more for the future. Okay?
Just, I got a very pleasant surprise today. These occasions are full of connections, and Noel O'Reilly here, I was very surprised to see him. He killed the pet. He said to me many years ago in another life, I gave him a start. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to introduce, and that's my role finished, the groom, and we hope to have a few words on the bride as well.
Yay!
Equality! Equality! The bride. No, the groom, Anthony Rafferty. Thank you.
It's gone. Oh. I'm very relieved that was a pheasant, because someone told me you killed a peasant. We were trying to clear up some stuff. No, generally, all I want to say, how stunning does Suzanne look? And what is my wife? Now, really, just all that's been said is I really want to thank everyone for coming here. All our fans, yes, fans. This is going to be hard. All our friends and family, and also randomers and plus ones, and of course Carl.
Thanks, Anna. Yay for me!
The day really wouldn't be the same without you. It would probably be a little bit cheaper. I told you to tell a joke. You're not laughing now. Really want to thank a couple of people, especially Jacqueline, who travelled all the way from Sydney. really meant so much that you made such an effort to get back over here. And I know Tom was great in giving the holidays. And I also want to thank Barry, who battled mid-town traffic to get from Nice right down the road, strolled up at 2 o'clock, and he was here. I also just want to thank all our parents, so Jackie, Charlie, my mum and dad. Over the years have been really there for us, and it's great being brought up in a sort of liberal environment, and I suppose that was the catalyst that brought us into this type of wedding. I keep going. But really from the bottom of my heart, no matter what it was, you've always been there for us, and we really, really do appreciate it. In fairness, for years my mum has been at me to get married, and I've kind of been putting it off. just for a couple of years. When it gets to a stage though where your son's to you like, Dad, it's about time to get married. Let's get on. You know it's time to get married. I suppose the last few years I really learned that life is very short, and it really is. And life's just made up of, I suppose, moments like these, and I really just wanted me and Suzanne to have our own moment with our friends and family, and it is really special to have everyone here because it's just our little time together. And I suppose, you know, it's as my dad says, like families coming together, or another way of putting it, it's like the exchanging of the in-laws. And some outlaws. And some outlaws. I first met Suzanne, I suppose it was about 16 years ago. We were working together in a place called Gateway Computers. And I first seen her every time I was late for the bus, Suzanne would be late for the bus.
You're still late for the bus.
I know that's a shock to some people. And no matter how late I was, Suzanne be just as late. And I don't know if there's any stalkers in the room. It's very hard to stalk someone when they're not in a schedule. So if you know someone's going to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, you can be there at like 5 to 8. But no matter, honestly, I'd be like 4 hours late for work. Shit. How am I going to explain this to Paul? And Suzanne be still just as late. And a few years of this went on, and it doesn't work staring at a girl on the bus to put her. It really doesn't. So top tip for anyone who wants to be a girl, just don't stare at them on the bus. But Suzanne was the bigger person. It was, I suppose, the eve of Christmas Eve at a work party, and Suzanne came over to me and we started talking, and a very drunken night ended in Club M. And the night never seemed to end. I think it's still going on actually. One minute I'm standing getting me chips at the chipper in Club M, next one I'm standing here at a wedding, so...
Did you love it?
Love it, every minute of it. Where was I? So yeah, met on the bus. Suzanne came over to me on the eve of Christmas Eve. We then went on our first date, I think it was the day after New Year's Day. And I just, there and then, I just never felt so deeply in love straight away. We just talked for...
Come on, we want more. God's sake. Say pass the ashtray, pass the bucket out though. I'm only kidding.
It was just one of them moments where you're in your own little bubble in your own little world, and the world seems to be just flying by in fast mode. You're just in slow motion looking at each other and just talking about everything. Felt really deep and felt really hard. To quote Frank Drebin, I fell for you like a blind roofer.
That's still bad. Awesome.
Over the last 16 years, I've just loved every minute of it. You really are my soulmate, as has been said. And what I mean by that is you laugh at my really corny jokes, and they are corny. You did strike a few of them off this speech. Well, I'll get them in some more. You gave us 3 beautiful children. Even when we fight, there's so much passion in our fights. It's a proper row. We've never gone to bed after a fight. We stay up and we fight it out. We're like the Rolling Stones fighting. You know, at the end of the night, the greatest hits come out, and you remember. We even bring up imaginary fights. I'm just saying. I was just saying, that's all. But really, you're my best friend. I love you so much. I'm your beautiful family, and I can't wait for the next race of our life.
The next time. Awesome! Hurry up there.
both myself and Suzanne were really blessed to have really close friends and close family. And me personally, I could have a choice of any best man between Dave, Tom, and Carl. Any one of them I would have been so. Or Jim, Jim/Dave. Could have any one. Honestly, since I'm kids, and a lot of people say this, but since literally we were born, we've been best friends. We've gone to school together. We've been up together. But once Dave was born beside me. Well, actually, you were. Since the moment Dave was born, we've been inseparable and been best friends. We've been through everything together. Even to this day, I just love the way we bond like kids. It's an old sound stupid. Every time we ring each other, one of us has to answer the phone with a funny comedy film or moment. And it sounds like an easy thing to do, but after a few years of doing it, you have to panic to lunch or phone trip, ace insurance stuff. But no matter how bad our day is, if you ring Dave, I'm just going to laugh and I'm just going to really enjoy it. And I couldn't have picked a better best man. But sometimes when I speak, I usually close on like a lyric or a song or some kind of stuff. I could have mentioned any number of sort of Beatles songs. I think the Beatles mentioned the word love over 630 times. But for some reason, this song just stays with me, and it's not necessarily my favourite song, it's not necessarily my favourite lyric, but it just reminds me of the meaning of life. And I think I was very lucky to meet Suzanne so young and learn that meaning of life. And the lyrics by Nat King Cole, and it's a song called Nature Boy. It's his very first song, and it's the very last line of his first song. And it just simply goes, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and to be loved in return. And I think I was so lucky to do that.
Morals. That deserves a close-up. That deserves a close-up.
With that, anyway, I won't just pass you on to the best man, I'll pass you on to the better man.
Yeah, that's hard to follow. I'm gonna find this tough.
Stand up, Dave, will you?
Running around the room, fucking. Sorry. I see I'm finding it tough already. But say Mick running around the room and Anthony not a bother. The two of them are well used to public speaking. I'm not, so I'll try and get through this. And he's covered an awful lot what I was going to do, so thanks for that. So you thanks everyone. Someone that you didn't thank. Your family who set up all the decorations.
Caroline.
Here. Creativity.
Today is it is a wedding, but it feels really relaxed and laid back, and I think that sums up Anthony and Suzanne. It's the way they live their life.
This is a wedding.
Yeah, so there's a few people here that don't know me. My name is Dave, I'm Anthony's brother, as he said. Yeah, so I'll just go into it. The people that are here that don't recognise, you don't know Anthony before you met Suzanne. He was a totally different person to the person. He was totally different to the person you see here today. He wore the baggiest pants. And I mean, they were baggy. All the lads, they wore baggy pants as well. Anthony's, they had to be the baggiest. Well, one year they actually went away camping and they all stayed in his pants. He also had long hair. It's hard to believe. He had long hair down to his ears. It was a middle split undercut, and he loved his hair. Always grooming it, always combing it. I told him the damage that could do. But
I didn't listen.
no, I never touched my hair. Yeah, but he was totally different. Him and the lads just walked around chasing slitters. There was no girls. I just took the slitter up the road. The lads were chasing slitters. But I'd be looking at them playing football and
Soccer.
yeah, soccer.
Not football, soccer.
Sport. But Anthony never talked about any girls when he was growing up. Not even a whisper, just constantly. I remember one time actually I thought I'd seen a girl going up to the room, our room. And I said, who's this? A little blonde girl went in, so I went up and I said, I'll go in and see who this is. He opened the door and there was Tom McDonald with his golden locks. Your hair's getting a bit darker, Tom.
Now he has a moustache.
As time went, but Anthony started in the gateway, he said, we started hearing, my mother and Lynn and Mick, we started hearing about a girl called Suzanne. And we were going, hold on a minute, even though we heard about a girl, we said, this must be it, he's in love. He only mentioned her once or twice, and we were going to meet her, and never got a chance to meet her. And one night he came in from work, and I was ready to go out, and he said, Dave, you want to do a favour and go up and meet Suzanne? The big tree, I said, yeah, I'm going up there. He says, going up to the big tree and meeting. I said, okay, yeah, not bother. And I looked at him and I said, he's going to take a while getting ready because he still has to wear his baggy pants. And so he was definitely going to be late. So I went up, he says, meet her at 7 o'clock outside the big tree. She'll be getting on the bus stop. There was no phones, mobile phones, so you couldn't text and say you're going to be late, so you had to meet them there. So it was my job to meet her, and I was standing there at 7 o'clock, 7:15. Half 7. 20 to 8, finally, the bus pulled up. And this gorgeous girl came off, and she started coming towards the pub, and I knew exactly that's her, that has to be good. And I thought that because it was the only bus coming from Ballymun, it was only really. So when she came over and said, sorry Suzanne, hey, my name's David, I'm Anthony's brother, and she stood there and she looked at me and I went, hold on, I could tell the way she was looking at me, she was thinking, he didn't tell me the brother was this good looking. When I went into the pub, to break the tension, to stop her from staring at me basically, I said, Suzanne, would you like a drink? And just before she answered, Anthony came in just the exact same time, as late as they always are, and he literally pushed me away and went, thanks Dave. If it wasn't for that moment, it could be Yanto doing the best man. But since then, I did get to know Suzanne, because that night we just sat in the corner kissing each other and that brings me to last week. We were all at a concert and I looked around to talk to Anthony to say the gig's gone great, and the two of them were all over each other. Like that night, you still have the same passion for each other as you did the first time you saw it. It's a beautiful thing. It is. It's a bit embarrassing sometimes. I got sick of me meal. It's nice. It is. But that brings me on to Suzanne. This is the serious bit, so I wrote it down. I can't. The funny stuff I can do not about it, but it's the serious stuff. So I wrote it down. I have to read it to you, Suzanne. I'll never forget how in love you and Anthony were when you first met. I can't forget it because he still speaks to you the same way he seriously looked out. You're an incredible, funny, beautiful person, and I'd like to take this moment to thank you on behalf of all our family for loving him back the same way.
Yeah. What about Laura?
But on a personal note though, when I was writing the speech, a lot of people here would know, anyone that's close to me and Annie, we wouldn't talk about our feelings that much. And it wasn't until Suzanne came along that she would try and get her out of his own. And we never talked to each other and say we love each other, we just knew, we had an unspoken bond. But when I was writing the speech, it made me think. So when I was younger, I looked up to Anthony, and I never realised until I did the speech. My first ever music album was bought by Anthony, seeing I had an interest in music, so he bought me the album.
Spice Girls. He loved it.
But no, he did. He looked there for me. He was always a best friend, and he was always a bigger brother, and he did it perfectly. He was my best friend when needed to be, and he was the big brother when needed to be. And then when you met Suzanne, it was just like an extension of Anthony. And I'll never forget, there's times I can turn, I know which one is the turn. There's a problem in my family, I know, or with myself, who to turn to. If there's something that I need someone to be honest, straight up with me, I turn to Suzanne. And you can have friends, but a good friend will tell you exactly what you need to hear. And Suzanne, you're one of them. But yeah, that's really funny. No, Yeah, just you are my sister, basically. From I can't remember not knowing you. You've always been my older sister, and my older brother.
At times I've been your older sister as well. It was a weird time in my life.
But right, I'm just going to finish off then because I'm talking to a bit long. Yeah, but the other thing is, everyone in the room and anyone that's ever spoken, there's no one's ever had a bad word to say about you. You're such a caring people, couple. If there's any parties going on, no matter where it is, whether it's 24th, the 30th, the 25th, you will always be there. And if you can't be there, one of you will babysit and the other will go home. A lot of people make an excuse and go, we had no babysit and the two stay in. One of you will always go out. But,
and the last one's home.
Yeah. And the last one's home, yeah. I didn't want to go back to him.
Have to mention Halloween.
Yeah, but, so now my speech is coming to an end, thank God. Now I can relax and have a few drinks. But I'm going to finish off by saying you don't know how much is me. At this part, I'm going to go under the table. That's like crying. But every aspect of my life, when I was writing a speech, I realised Anthony had an involvement in it somehow. And the biggest involvement he's had was he set me up with Laura, and I have 2 kids, and I'm getting married to Laura. And if it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't met her through Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jacqueline!
So for that, I thank you very much. So I'd like everyone.
So lucky.
I was so lucky to have all these in my life. But to that, I'd like everyone to raise a glass to the happy couple. Right, now let's everybody.
Well done, David!
Right, enjoy the shrimp.
Well done, David. Good quality.